guys. Happy New Year. Happy New Year's Eve. I hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you for joining me for a little while on your New Year's Eve. I feel honored that we've got so many. I've been watching the chat over the last few minutes as I did some final preparation. Sorry I had to push it back 10 minutes, but things happen in life. But I'm here now and you guys are here now. And we got a lot of people in chat, a lot of my favorite people. I want to name a few. Steak and fries. Hey. And we got Anne Francis. I know Kathleen Fleck, I saw. Christy. Hey, girl. Thanks for modding. Susan Ryan, another mod. Cow Queen. Tabby Whispers. XOXO Bean something. This Lulu Boo with all the truth trains. Hey, Megan Buckler. Hey, how are you? Lions Doth Rain. How are you doing? Thank you for telling everyone I wasn't late. I was watching the chat. I saw you. Jesse, been a member. See that. Chosen Disciple 66. Rachel Wilson. Fox and Faye. I'm going to get to some of these. And yeah, let me bring those up and I will. Sometimes I forget to put the chat on the screen. So, all right, let me go over here. And let's see. We'll turn on the chat. There we go. All right. Let me start calling some of you guys out here. We got Just Ashley 84 who's been a member for 1 month. Happy New Year, Ashley. Thank you for being a member. I love being a part of the Truth Train. Becca, #1. Thank you. So kind of you. Who else do we got? We got Amber Ritchie, who also became a member. She got on board the Truth Train with the rest of us. Welcome, Amber. And we've got Morty 9865 also became a member. Welcome. We've got Raven May, who's been a member for 6 months. Thank you, Raven, and Happy New Year to you. One of our channel favorites, Claire, is back over from the UK, who also has gifted, and she always does this. She is so generous, 5 Becca Scoop memberships. Thank you, Claire. That's so generous of you. Happy New Year over in the UK. And we've got Amanda Free Spirit 4101 also gifted a membership on the Truth Train. Welcome aboard, whoever got that membership. And thank you so much for doing that, Amanda. Super kind. Gamma Goulette gifted 5 Becca Scoot memberships. The Truth Train is crowded, but we've got more room. So let's keep doing this. Awesome. And Forest Friend gifted 5 members. Another, now I don't know how many that makes just in the first couple minutes of this live. This is what this community is about. This is what we're doing here. And I can tell you guys behind the scenes, Mitch had to make something for Lori over the last couple of days. We can't share it yet, but yeah, I mean, things are happening behind the scenes. So Mitch was up all night working on this thing. Harlequin PDX, member for 8 months. Happy New Year, Truth Train. Love you all. Thank you, Harlequin. Thank you for that. Thank you for being a member for 8 months. And who else? Omus Love, member for 5 months. Happy New Year, Becca and Mitch. Thank you for all you do. Well, thank you, Omus, for being here. Thank you for being on the Truth Train. Of course, Carolina girl, who's going to be joining me shortly. She is going to be one of our guests tonight. And thank you for being a member for 6 months. And I'll thank you in person in a minute. And I love you back. Estiana 76, also a member for 6 months. Whoop whoop, over 6 months Truth Train. Congrats for being here for 6 months. And Happy New Year to you, Estiana. Amanda Free Spirit again, $5 super chat. Happy New Year, Becca. Sending you and your family nothing but love. Back right at you. Happy New Year. I hope your family, Amanda, has a great New Year and has a great New Year's Eve tonight. Anne Francis, one of our favorites. Happy New Year, everyone. $1.99 super chat. Thank you. Thank you, Anne. Thanks for being here. Happy New Year. Christy, member for 2 months. Happy New Year. Thank you, Christy, and thank you for being one of our mods. Susan Ryan, another one of our loyal mods, member for 8 months. Happy New Year, Becca and Mitch. Thank you, Susan, and Happy New Year to your family, too. We've got Rachel Wilson with a $2 super chat. Thank you, Rachel. Happy New Year, girl. Next up, we've got Holier Than Thou gifted. Wow, another 5 Becca Scoops memberships on the Truth Train. Welcome all those new members on the Truth Train, guys. We'll see who got them. All right. So next, Navy Mom Deb, $5 super chat. Happy New Year, Becca and chat. Well, thank you, Navy Mom Deb. Deb, I think that means you probably have some people in your family that are veterans or currently in the military, and thank you for their service. Next up, we got Ashley Sweetheart 89, who also became a new member and is on the Truth Train. Wow. You guys are busy tonight. Fox and Faye gifted another 1 Becca Scoops membership. The Truth Train is filling up. We've got the momentum. Look at all the new people that are on board, you guys. This is awesome. 2026 is going to be our year, by the way. Count on it. Next up, Christine Covey, 8146, member for 8 months. Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you, Christine. Happy New Year to you, too. Sweet Light 77. Wow. 1999 super chat. Thank you so much, Sweet Light. Happy New Year to you. Just a couple more and I'll go ahead and then we'll you know how I do it. We'll pause in the middle and go back so we get to everyone. Kimmy Talks Finance. $4.99 super sticker. Thank you, Kimmy. Happy New Year. Carolina Girl wants everyone to know she sent a $10 super chat. Wow. Thank you. She says, Happy New Year's to you all. Please do not drink and drive tonight. Exactly. Be safe. All aboard. Hashtag Truth Train. Thank you, Carolina Girl. And we got Nikki 493, £5 super chat. Happy New Year from the UK, Becca and chat. Is it? I'm wondering, is it's probably close to midnight there, maybe, or it already is. Maybe you're already in the new year over in the UK. Let us know in chat. Susan Ryan, $2 super sticker. Thanks, Susan. That's so generous of you. Crystal, love this girl. Love you, Crystal. You know I do. Member for 8 months. Happy New Year to you and your family, Becca. Same to you, Crystal. Happy New Year to you and your family. And thanks for being here and spending some time with me. Peace Girl 777, member for 6 months. Woohoo. That's right. Happy New Year. 2026 is the year of the Truth Train. Count on it. All right. Let's get to one more. Jade 420, member for 1 month. Happy New Year. Jade 420, Happy New Year. Back. I'm going to pause right there, guys. I see where I'm at. And I will come back mid-show and we'll get to the rest of those. Okay. Now, I have a lot to go over tonight. Some of it is serious, some of it is funny, you know, and I had to do a lot of thinking about what was going to happen in this live tonight. You'll see why when I get to that part. But before I get to that stuff, the serious stuff and stuff that I had to really think really hard about, I want to bring up my guest. Let me go get her. Okay. Welcome, Carolina Girl. Thank you for joining me tonight.
Thank you for having me, Becca.
All right. Well, in the chat, you'll find a link to her YouTube channel. I want you to know, I just checked your YouTube channel before I started the live. And you have been posting video after video, right? Tell me what's going on in your channel, and you did get the videos, obviously. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you guys hear her in chat? I can hear you. I'm assuming since I can hear you. Can you guys hear her okay? I can turn her up if I need to. Let me see.
Hey everyone.
Yeah, they're saying yes. They hear you. Okay, they hear you. You're good.
Okay. Yeah. So I got the videos on Christmas Eve and I shared them with you. Right. I told you that I wanted to put them in order. So that's what I've kind of been doing. So I haven't watched all of them. And I've pretty much got through 2013. So I've got 3 playlists that I'm doing: 2013, 2014, 2015. And I lacked 2 2013s, but pretty much I've got the 2013s done, getting ready to do the 2014s. And I've posted all of them on the 2013s on my TikTok as well.
Oh,
So
awesome. Okay, so you're just going year by year, which is great, kind of in order then,
yeah,
right? Because we do okay,
yes,
great.
yes.
So that's why I wanted to have you on because we do know, of course, that Into the Weeds also got them also, and I know that Barb straight out of context is expecting them. But I just wanted to share with everyone that you also got them and that you are posting them and that you're posting them in order, which is nice. And so it's great to have a community where everyone's kind of working together and getting these videos out because that's what we're trying to do, right? We're trying to get the word out. So more people that can get the videos out, the better. Um, did you have any problem getting them at all, or what was that process like?
Well, it was pretty much a smooth process up until I got my email stating that that they were ready to send them. And all of a sudden, Into the Weeds got theirs, that they kind of ran into a hiccup because apparently they got sexually explicit content with theirs,
Right.
which I did with mine.
Right.
I received 115 videos, and so far, um, there were 46 2013 videos. There was no sexually explicit content in those. The 2013 seemed to be pretty clean. There's one 2014 that was kind of racy so far that I've seen. I had to kind of cover it up because I wasn't sure if I should post it or not on YouTube. So I went
Right.
ahead and kind of covered up her private area. She didn't expose it. She was just showing her panties is all she was doing. But I
Okay.
put a little emoji over it,
Great.
And
Great.
then there's one in 2015 where I found this was interesting. In 2015, there was a video of her standing in her living room, stark buck naked. I mean, just standing in the middle of her living room, and it was a 40-minute video. And so I'm wondering where Dee Dee was for 40 minutes, where she could stand in the living room during the day, mind you, because it was daylight out, for 40 minutes, buck ass naked.
Wow. Okay. Yeah,
you
that's
know?
interesting. Yeah. And people have wondered a lot, like, was Dee Dee ever home when she was making any of them, right? I mean, there's some that are shorter than others, obviously. I know in one she says, "My mom's out now." I watched one where she goes, "My mom just left and she went out." And so I guess Dee Dee left the house sometimes, but you know what? I guess, yeah, to be completely naked like that in the living room, I guess she could hear her mom's car. I mean, because my whole thing would be, right? To be caught, right? To be caught acting like that would be pretty embarrassing, even if it's your mom. So
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah. Now the ones that you have posted, have you watched all of those yet or no?
For the most part, I
Pretty
mean, for the
much.
most part,
Okay.
to me, they're mostly to me boring.
Yeah, I know.
I'm trying to get
Yeah.
through them, so that's why I said I haven't watched all of them. I'm trying to do it one by one. I kind of scan them to make sure there is no sexually explicit content, and
Right.
then if there isn't, then I post it. And I kind of like listen to it just to kind of get the feel of what the video is about, so I can kind of give a description of it. But other than that, I just keep on moving on, to try to get them posted or
Right.
whatever. So,
And
but
a lot
yeah,
of
I
the
mean,
yeah, a lot of the dialogue is very boring. A lot of stuff, even listening to Nick, it's hard to get through because it's just kind of there's nothing really happening. They're just talking about I love you and I adore you and this is what we're going to do, and it just it's not really riveting. A lot of it is not riveting, but then you sometimes you get a nugget in there where, oh, did she say what? You know what I mean? So
oh yeah,
um,
yeah.
yeah,
Well, I
I
mean,
think
now
it'll be interesting.
don't get me wrong.
Yeah, go ahead.
Don't get me wrong. Now the videos are very telling because, like you said in your video the other night, there's over 60 hours of view time, right? And
Right.
so I mean, if there's 60 hours of view time, then there's got to be 60 hours of making these videos. But like, I only got half of them because when I was dealing with Miss Hicks in Greene County, she told me there were over 200 videos, and I received 115. So that means there was over half that were sexually explicit because that was the
Wow.
reason why I wasn't going to receive those. And
Right.
so I mean, they're very telling because there's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of time on her hands where, supposedly Dee Dee had her thumb down on her and, she's got all this time to make these videos. So, I mean, and then there,
Right.
I mean, the videos of her dancing, she's supposedly
Mm.
wheelchair bound. And then,
Mm-hmm.
there's, she's up and dancing and, one of them's 4 minutes long. That's a lot of stamina for somebody that's wheelchair bound,
Well, that's a great point
so
because if she was completely in that wheelchair all the time, she would not be able to do that. She just couldn't. It just, after a week, your muscles start to atrophy. So, I mean, if you're in a wheelchair for years, obviously you're not walking around. So, that's another great point that obviously she was, you know, had stamina to dance for 4 minutes straight. So, yeah.
I
I
mean,
think
she
it'll be
looks pretty healthy
interesting.
and pretty good.
Right, and she doesn't look underweight. I mean, we can say that, and,
Uh-uh.
no, she doesn't look underweight. People that I'm talking to that were involved with them, that were friends with them or knew of them, I can't give too much away about who these people are. People that were around them, said she ate food. So Dee Dee would say like she's allergic to this or she's allergic to that, but these people actually were in her presence many, many times when she was eating solid food. So yeah, I mean, she did eat, and obviously she looks like she
Well,
ate. Yeah.
yeah, well, we see her in the Cape Cod video. There's a Cape Cod
Mm-hmm.
video, I think it's in 2013, where they're going to restaurants. We don't actually see her eating, but they're going to restaurants. I can't imagine Dee Dee taking her to a restaurant and making her sit there and watch her eat these other
Right.
foods,
That just
and not,
doesn't make sense.
you know.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
So
So yeah, I think what will be interesting because there's so many videos and other people are working on stuff with them too, that getting them in order. And then what I'd like to do is try to go through them and just kind of like show how the relationship developed. You know what I mean? So
right,
like pick little clips, not out of all of them, because some of them, like you say, there's really nothing in them, but try to pick the best clips out of the ones that, have some meaning, and then show it kind of in order. Here's how the relationship developed, because then you can show, which I think is going to be the case. I could be wrong, but I think what the case is going to be is that he was not manipulating her. It was the other way around. And I think these videos are going to show that also, is that he wasn't really a scary guy. She wasn't scared of
that's
him.
not what I'm getting. I'm
Mm-mm.
not getting that from him. But see, that's what Gypsy's camp's trying to sell, is that he was this evil,
Right.
scary person. And to be honest with you, when I listen to his videos, especially the Shaniri, I just got done doing the Shaniri videos today,
Yeah.
where the screen's black and he's doing
Yeah.
this, whispering in the
Rah,
screen.
rah, 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 rah,
And
rah,
I
rah,
just,
rah, rah, voice.
yeah, I was just like, oh my goodness. And
Yeah.
I just had to kind of go away while I put my earbud down and just let it kind of go, because I was just like, oh my
Yeah.
goodness, I can't
It's just
believe.
it's just
And
it's just yeah, it's not scary. It's very juvenile. Like I said, it reminded me of my son when he was like 7, pretending he was a T-Rex, attacking another dinosaur. Rah, 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 rah. It's like that's very juvenile. It's not scary, you know. So
I
yeah,
pictured, I
that's
pictured, I pictured Nick in, I pictured Nick in his bedroom, in his bed, with his covers over him, like he was trying to tell a scary story
oh
at a
yeah.
at a campfire or something.
Yeah, like with the flashlight
It's
under
just,
there, right? Telling a scary story. I'm the
yeah,
scary Shideri. Yeah. Yeah, it's just crazy. It's just crazy.
yeah, yeah.
All right.
Gypsy's
Well,
Gypsy's camp's trying.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, they're
Gypsy's
trying to
camp.
sell.
Thank you, because I that's the point I wanted to make about Gypsy's camp. So the biggest point is she claims that Nicholas made her make that video, right, about the 13-year-old daughter. Okay. About offering up the 13-year-old daughter. I the person that helps me out has basically watched all of them, and at this point it's not in the videos. I can say that. So that isn't in the videos. Him telling her to go make that video, okay? So then the
Right,
question becomes then, is it will they be I think she had said that there's going to be proof of that. I think even maybe even Bree might have said, oh, wait till you see those videos. You'll see Nick, blah, 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 blah. I don't know if she specifically said that, but she's claiming there's evidence. So, well, then where is it? Is it in a message? A Facebook message?
Well, that's what I would like to see. The Into the Weeds actually has gotten the whole case file, so I can't wait to actually see what comes out as far as that's concerned, because we have the videos, and to me there's not a whole lot in the videos. I mean, they're very telling, but we're missing quite a bit too. Like I said, over half is missing, so I haven't seen anything where Nick is telling her anything. And to be quite honest, that's what her camp's trying to say, is that he scripted all these, and he may have, I don't know, but see, if he has, then I think that's going to be in the case file too, because it seems like Nick saved everything, because I think all this is coming off of his hard drives and maybe his computer. I'm not quite sure about that, but that's the kind of impression I'm getting. So it seemed like he saved everything, and so if he did script it, then that should be in the case file too. And so that's going to be interesting to see, but I'm not getting that vibe.
Yeah, I'm not getting that vibe from the videos anyways. I'm not getting that anything was scripted. It does not appear to be so. And I'm being unbiased when I say that. It does not appear to be so. So time will tell.
If it is, it's on his end, because he seems like he's reading. He could be reading from something. Now she seems to be speaking freely, and it's kind of interesting. One of the videos that I posted today on my TikTok, she was reading a letter from him, and she couldn't really read it freely. She couldn't, or smoothly, I should say. So if she's reading a script, then she actually had to memorize that, because I don't believe she's reading a script.
No, I don't believe that either. I don't believe that either. Yeah, I don't believe that either. I mean, I'm not saying that he wasn't into some weird stuff. Obviously he was, but he was kind of following her lead, is the way I see it. He was looking to see what she would say, and then I think he would reciprocate. He just wanted to be in the relationship with her. That's all. So yeah. Well,
that one video that you posted, Damona or whatever, supposedly Damona had been around since she was 14 or 15. Is that her real age or her fake age? I'm not quite sure, but
right. And then like with Gypsy, you don't even know if she's making that up, right? I mean, that's what's so hard with Gypsy. It's like, okay, so she says that she even told her mom about Damona, and I'm like, really? I mean, if my kid said they've got an alter ego with a different name, I think we're going to the psychiatrist, right? I mean, what are you talking about? So it's so hard to know with her what's true and what's not true. You kind of have to sift through it, and then just knowing of her from studying her for so long, sometimes I kind of get a feeling what's true and what's not true. But can I prove stuff? No, not really. Not as far as was Damona there before, really, or is she just saying that now? Who knows? But Damona was there when we're watching her, that's for sure. So
that's it.
Yep. Well, I'll go ahead and let you go. I just want to thank you for coming up. I want to thank you from everybody in the community for also getting the videos and posting them, taking the time over on your channel to post them. You guys have the link in the chat for her. So make sure that you go ahead and check out Carolina Girl's channel for all the up-to-date videos. She's working on those, doing them in chronological order, and you can find them there also. And of course, also Into the Weeds has them also. So thank you for coming up, and thank you for coming on my live, and Happy New Year.
Hey, Happy New Year to you, and thank you for having me, Becca. I really appreciate it.
All right. Take care. I'll be in touch. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. That was Carolina Girl. Oh, wait. I got something on my thing here. Okay, let me take that down. That was Carolina Girl. Thank you for coming up, and thank you for sharing your thoughts on the videos that you have. And guys, make sure you go check out her channel when you get a chance. All right. And make sure you guys, we all have if you guys can share the videos with people, you know, I know you guys are on the truth train. I know you guys know what to do with this stuff. So, all right, let me get to some stuff here now that has gone on in and around Gypsy. And that has to do with her BFF or former BFF Bree, right? I said on my last video I wasn't ready to weigh in on that yet, as it pertains to Gypsy. And here's where I'm coming from with the whole thing with Bree. Obviously, most people that are in my chat or around this community understand that Bree has herself said that she was arrested. I am not saying anything that is not known. I would never do anything like that. So she was arrested. She also spoke on it. She actually went on Gypsy's channel and did kind of a long diatribe about it. So I do have some things to say about this because it has to do with Gypsy. So I would never just solely focus on Bree. That's not something it everything that I do, it's reporting as it has to do with Gypsy. Okay. And Bree does have a lot to do with Gypsy because she claimed recently that she was her manager. They are, let me find the picture. They're both together now on her 9.1 million, down from down from 10 million. Maybe I think it might have been 10.6 at one time at its all time high. Now it's down to 9.1 million. She has changed the name. This is Gypsy's TikTok account. Obviously, they have changed the name, or Gypsy has changed the name to Protect My Peace of Mind. You see on there, the picture now is her and her, well, at one point called the official spokesperson of Gypsy, Bree. And you see at this point, there are only 2 videos up on it as of 20 minutes ago. I grabbed this screenshot to get the up-to-date look to it. And so the one there with 134,000 views is Bree. I thought we would start off talking about this saga, this portion as it relates to Gypsy, by taking a look at that video a little bit, and then I will go from there with some stuff that I want to talk about as it pertains to this. Let me get that. Here we go.
Life, y'all's entertainment. The last 24 hours have been a back and forth of feeling okay, then not okay, questioning whether I should just disappear altogether. And that feeling doesn't come from guilt or shame. It comes from watching people, disgusting people, who are obsessed with Gypsy Rose Blanchard, turn my personal life, something that has nothing to do with her or her case, into their entertainment, lives, mockery, humiliation, speculation, all based on very little understanding of what actually happened. Yes, Friday, when I was arrested. Yes, I was arrested Friday night, and we'll get to that, don't worry. So what you don't get to do is turn my life into a spectacle because you disagree with my opinions on Gypsy. Here's what I think a lot of you are deeply confused about. You seem to think that my entire identity, my entire world, revolves around Gypsy. That would be y'all's. It doesn't for me. When I first started making content, I saw a human being being torn apart because she didn't come out of prison as the perfect victim that y'all, or some of you, expected her to be. I did what many of you claim to do. I looked into the case, looked at the facts as I understood them, and I spoke about it.
Okay, so she is saying that her life is not for our entertainment, that I guess that's nothing that she would do. She's also denying that, so she was picked up for a few things. Again, I am not talking out of turn here to stuff that is not been made public a lot, and I would never do that unless it was made public. That there was some drug charges, that she was driving with plates that went to another car. And there was another charge. Plates, insurance, no insurance. Huh. obviously this is a very, and I know, people, like to snark about this and stuff like that. And as myself, publicly, I won't do that. So I'm not saying the people that do it are terrible people. It's just that's not, me. Okay. Because I'm trying to be professional. I'm trying to be a professional person on my YouTube channel. Um, so why I'm talking about this is because she is now part of Gypsy's TikTok account that she's kind of taking it over, right? And now she got arrested. And so that is noteworthy. What is also noteworthy is that a lot of people that get involved with Gypsy end up in really horrible situations, that she's not good for people. That's my opinion. My opinion is that Bree's in a situation where she doesn't even have a car she can really drive, but she spends so much time, hours and hours and hours and hours and hours defending Gypsy, and it's a free world and she can do it. And I don't know if this is hitting bottom for her. And again, she is denying that the narcotics that were found were hers. And many of you know I'm a recovering addict. So I'm not going to be one to say something about that, except that that's why I wouldn't look at this and snark on it, because it's a serious situation. But obviously, with charges pending, she would be a fool to admit that it was hers, right? Right? So yeah, okay, so there's that. I just think that I'm hoping that people around her, let's say even the narcotics aren't hers, okay? Which, let's just say, all right, she is in a bad situation. She seems to not be doing well money-wise, right? Not enough to carry adequate insurance for her car, so that she's changing the plates on her car to have a registration on it that's current, so that she can drive down the road somewhere at 2 a.m. in the morning. So, I don't know. And now she's on she's Gypsy's TikTok person. I mean, there's just red flags all over the place with her. And I wasn't going to speak on it. I got so many emails of people saying, please talk about it, because the Bree has been so, has bullied so many people. And, she's claiming now that, she's being hypocritical now, is what people feel. And as the spokesperson for my channel, obviously, and I have people that are members of my channel telling me, we would like you to speak on that. So that's why I am. So these are my thoughts. My thoughts are, if you get involved with Gypsy, it's not a good course, And I want to point out a couple things that happened recently. And I don't know if that's what led up to this situation with the arrest. Okay. So let me point out a few other things here. Let me take that off. 1 week ago, 1 week ago, okay, we found out that Gypsy did this whole live with her new woo-woo bestie. Would this have been something that hurt Bree's feelings? Would this be something? We know that Gypsy is a narcissist, a malignant narcissist. In my opinion, she is pathological with her relationships, and she uses triangulation. Was she triangulating woo-woo bestie with Bree for some reason? Call me crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I don't know, but I watched that and I saw that, people brought this, and Gypsy made a point to go on Instagram with woo woo bestie. Does that mean that Gypsy can only have one friend, Bree? No, of course not. But I don't know what goes on behind the scenes, right? I don't know if she's, moving away from Bree and now bringing woo woo bestie close, and maybe Bree got her hurt feelings. These things happen. Even as adults, these things happen. You guys know it's true. Even though you're an adult, if somebody were to, slight you, or you feel like that was your best friend was moving away from you, then, it's Gypsy. It's how she does her relationships, right? This is how she does it. So there's that happened a week prior to this arrest incident. And I also had people that wanted me to bring up Bree's own behavior, because that she was saying that my life isn't for your entertainment. She goes on to say like how she's like, let me just bring it up, because then I'll show you a little video that I want you guys to watch about the past behavior of Gypsy's cult members. So let's listen to Bree talk about how great their community is.
Because we're supposed to all be able to do that, right? That's all right. No. The difference is it wasn't okay when I did it, because I didn't land where you all agreed. Over time, though, let me make this very fucking clear. My purpose has shifted. It's not being about just Gypsy. What I stand for is people, and I've made that very clear many times. I stand for human beings whose abuse is invalidated, for people whose trauma is mocked, for people whose voices are silenced because they don't fit the narrative others want.
Is that true? Is that what she stands for? Does she not bully people? Does she stand for... Is that what she's demonstrated on the internet? This is what is making people very upset. And this is the emails that I got. And so I put together a little 5-minute video. This is not to shame her. This is not to bully her in any way. It's just using their own words. It's not my words. It's their words. And that's what a reporter does, is they report and show evidence of things. And so again, people were very upset about the way they felt being very hypocritical with her words, and when they have watched her behavior over the last 18 months or so. So let's go ahead and take a look at this.
I don't care about. What I care about is my motherfucking mother's house. That you're going to post that apartment complex that Cynthia Rutledge lives in. Take my motherfucking mom's house down. Okay? Okay. I don't care about. What I care about is my motherfucking mother's house that you're going to take down. And if you don't, then I'm going to keep talking about this shit. And then tomorrow, I'm going to post that apartment complex that Cynthia Rutledge lives in. Take my...
Very, very rude. Sick of you telling people that you served me. Come on, Toodles. Let's tell them the real tea.
This is about Toddy One Skip.
Got your friend who's a real estate lawyer. No, I'm sorry, a trademark lawyer. Not saying that's what you are anymore, but you were. Then realized that you've been lying to her. I said, ain't got no screenshots of me saying predator. But let's be real. That's exactly what you were.
Think. All right, does it make you want to go after a minute more? Like, think. Like, I could have, because she never shuts her fucking nasty ass rotten teeth mouth. I could post her husband again, but I'm not going to.
So she apparently performed craft and put a hex on people who didn't like Gypsy.
I want to see it. She showed me how she does a hex. All right, this is her hex book.
So she apparently performed this hex while Bree was on a live stream and then proceeded to send her pictures of it.
I did it a few minutes ago while y'all was on the live.
And then this is what you do to make it a hex.
The woman had sent Bree pictures of her little hex book that she wrote her little hex in, and then put her blood on it to seal the hex.
First of all, what in the actual fuck? Secondly, talk about cyberbullying, Gypsy. Does nobody else see how effing crazy this is, considering that Gypsy and her family want you to believe that they're Christians? Talk about sullying and defying the name of God and Jesus Christ.
So it was a hex put on Bree's enemies, Gypsy's enemies, and that lady's enemies.
Me, to her enemies, my enemies, and Gypsy's enemies.
Yeah, blood magic, it requires...
But yeah, y'all better chill the fuck out over there, because you'll see that, right? You might not want to fuck with me anymore. Or Gypsy.
Something happened.
Almost 8 years of your kid's life, and I bet most of those people had that camera so zoomed in, waiting for.
Can we see footage of you with your first newborn kid?
Well, all I know
y'all get up here and talk about everybody.
Well, you know what's crazy? She was in jail pretty much from like 2000, like on and off from like 2014 to like 2021, and her kids aren't all 5 years old. So like you was in prison or jail, fucking damn near almost 8 years of your kid's life. Sit the fuck down and listen.
You just know when somebody starts piss while giving the baby to Christy. Gypsy couldn't even take a piss while giving the baby to Christy.
without people saying, oh, Chrissy takes care of her kid. You know what's sad? When you chose drugs over your children for like 8 years of their life. That's what's sad. You stole from your parents, girl. You don't got no room to talk about nobody. Chose drugs over your children for like 8 years of their life. That's what's sad.
This is Nicole. Nicole, what they did to her was they took pictures of her dead husband in his grave, or they did horrible things to her, and this is her reacting to it publicly.
He was so sick. He got so sick. So when I saw that, it was a dagger to my heart. It was a dagger. And no one cares that much. And Brie at least apologized. But then, of course, you know, but they're yeah buts. Yeah, but you did this. Well,
got exposed. Like, ain't no need to intimidate you. Like, what? Doesn't make no sense. Is this the one that said that? Oh, Bree's goal in exposing people isn't transparency. It's intimidation and revenge. What did Becca Scoops do to me that I need revenge for?
Again, while we're up here.
This place is packed.
Oh, no.
This is them doxing Hello Starlight's husband's picture.
Hi, Natalia. How you doing, baby?
Yes, thank you for the coins.
Ex-husband, sorry,
I'll
ex-husband.
put up a picture of Starlight's ex-husband and they'll still coming.
Probably not. They'll just report.
Yeah. I'll put up a picture of Starlight's ex-husband and they'll still coming.
Probably not. They'll just report.
Hi, Natalia. How you doing, baby?
I just want to clarify again while we're up here. Unfortunately, like Dank the Tank says, she has files on everyone.
That boy, I really like. Wait, I can't. My voice is not back, so I can't go that high. That's okay. It's okay. But anyways, Becca. Yeah. That boy, you know what, I'm gonna put this out there. I never was going to, but since she wants to go on that live and get all wet over talking about me, let's talk about it, Becca. Becca, hello, Becca, let's talk about it. And Becca might not even know about this. How about you told everybody a few months back that I was lying, that your ex-husband never had a child with this woman. Yes, the fuck she did. 15 years after he died. Frozen sperm.
So yeah, it's hard to feel sympathy, feel empathy. And when I first heard about it, I was like, no, I'm not going to talk about this. But then she had the audacity to act like she was Mother Teresa to the internet. And here's a little bit more.
That's what I stand for. And while some of you have spent years obsessing over one single person, what I've been doing is building something real. I built a community. I don't like to call it mine. I like to say it's ours, not yours, by the way. You know who you are if you're a part of this community. But the truth is, I built it by being exactly who I am, caring about human beings. And let me tell you what that community looks like. The last year alone, fewer than 70 people, regular people from the internet.
If that community was so great that she's built, why does she have no insurance on her car? Why does she have to go steal plates off another car to put on her car to even drive around? And why does she have felony charges of narcotics facing her now? If there's such a great community that take care of people, that look after people, where's Gypsy? Yeah, it's I really don't have a lot more words about this situation, except Gypsy did put this up about her. This is the only thing that she said, like, in to support her. And as I say, the only reason I'm talking about this as it has to do with Gypsy. I would not just do something on Brie. It's not my thing. It's not what I do. I'm not a drama channel. But she put this up. If someone sticks by your side through your worst times, they're the ones who deserve to be with you through your best times. This hit me hard when I read this, because I'm thinking this reminds me of when Gypsy was that Nick Vile interview, and she said something similar to this. She said something similar to this about Ryan, and about how it was like saying that Ken didn't stick with her. And so this was kind of the saying that she brought up. I don't know it by verbatim, but I think you guys know what I'm talking about, right? That's the only thing. But the other thing that she did was she posted some, I don't know if I have it. She posted that Bree's not her manager anymore, right? I guess I don't have that. She posted Bree's not her, that she doesn't have a manager. So that's not very supportive, because Bree was been talking like she was her manager or something. Maybe it was a joke. I don't know, but it's no joke that they're sharing a TikTok account, right? I mean, this isn't a joke. It's not a joke. So, if not your manager, well, man, you're sharing your 9 million followers with her and letting her to post that bullshit that she posted after her arrest. That was just a bullshit statement. It was embarrassing to listen to when you know all that clip. Let me just tell you, I have people that have just files and files and files. I could do like a 2-hour documentary on the bullshit their little minion cult have pulled on people. The bullshit that has nothing, as Bree says, had nothing to do with the case, but you're going to use my life for your entertainment spectacle to humiliate and bully me. When I heard that come out of her mouth, I was just like gobsmacked. Like, what? Yeah. So I don't know. I wish her well. I hope, if there is any validity to that was her narcotics, take it from a recovering addict. You don't leave your drug stash behind, okay? Mine thing was pills. And by the way, I'll talk really briefly about that, because there's so many effing lies that are out there about me, about that. And I'm not embarrassed or anything. I mean, a lot of people have issues with addiction, right? I was not working as a nurse. I had left nursing altogether when my addiction started. So I had no way to get prescription pads, by the way. Nope. Never did that. Couldn't do that. So how I chose, sadly, to get my drug of choice, which was Vicodin, is that I would call them into the pharmacy, my own prescription. So nope, didn't use prescription pads as they like to bully me with and all that. No, didn't do that. And thank God that I had already left nursing, so there was no patients in danger or anything like that. The only person in danger was myself and my poor family that, had to put up with me. At the time, my dad was dying. Just a lot of things were going on. You guys know about my first husband. That whole thing happened. And I found myself with 8 people living in my house. My parents had lost their business. So it was a really bad time. And so that's how my addiction started. Thank God I got caught. The DA put it down to a misdemeanor. I was never fully arrested. There's no mugshot, nothing like that. I was lucky. So that's the big story behind my addiction. And thank God, 20 plus years recovering and still in recovery. And so that's why when I heard about Bree, and I've kind of sensed that probably she had that problem, in my humble opinion. I don't know. She's got to be the one to come forward and say it. But my heart did. And immediately when I heard about it, you guys would think that I'm crazy after the things she said about me and done to me. And I won't even get into the kids thing. That whole story is bullshit, by the way. There's no other son to my first husband walking around. And there's a lot of reasons I know that. I worked at when he was murdered, where the autopsy happened with the county of LA, I worked in the same building. I went right down with his body. I was right there with it. Okay. I have the medical records, and at no time did anyone take any sperm from his body. I was with the body. Okay. So that didn't happen, nor would it have happened, because by the time we were both the same age, 25, we had 3 kids by the time we were 25. He was going to get a vasectomy. In fact, I think he got one, but that is another lie that she spread. And that, when that one happened, yeah, I was upset because it was about my kids. They came for my kids. So I was like, oh no, you're not going to spread shit about come for me. Fine. Make fun of me. Fine. You know, and they did. I have left out a ton of stuff because I just can't even stomach to watch it. People have videoed everything that they've said about any of the anti-Gypsy creators. And so, yeah, I don't know whatever I did to her. I've never done really anything to that woman for her to come at me like that. I don't, I've snarked on her a couple of times, but nothing serious. I've never nothing. To totally try to destroy my channel. So yeah, I felt bad for her, but then I listened to her explanations, and I was like, oh, you're not blaming this on the internet, are you? Are you blaming this on the internet? Oh, yeah, no. No. So as a recovering addict myself, I felt that, yeah, I can speak out about it and say, no, that's not how you handle this, and I hope you get help. And I truly do hope she does, if that's her problem. I mean that sincerely. All right. So I've said way too much than I was going to say, but there you guys have it. Now you have my whole life in 5 minutes. All right. I wanted to get to some more Gypsy stuff since that's who I report on. Let's get to this. Let's talk about her cosplaying as Miss Rachel. What the fuck, right? What is my youngest, I have some grandkids, but I don't watch Miss Rachel. So at first I didn't know who Miss Rachel was until Gypsy was talking about Miss Rachel. And when I first saw this outfit, I had no idea that she's actually dressed up as this Miss Rachel character. What are you doing? Are you kidding me? In light of the videos coming out showing you acting crazy, acting pathological with all these wacky characters, the different wigs, the different outfits, the different names, you are actually going to cosplay at your child's 1-year-old birthday? I couldn't believe it. I'm like, no, she didn't. She did? No. This is not where Ken. That's me knocking on wood. Hello, Ken. Dude, why did you let her do this? What is happening? Look at me. I'm it's not about my daughter today. It's about me. I am dressed up as Miss Rachel. Get it? Aren't I cute? Don't I look? What is this? No, if you saw a show on this and this was part of the movie, you would go, that didn't happen. I know this is based on true life, but the character really didn't dress up like a character for her kid's birthday, did she? Yeah, she did. She did. In light of her videos that just came out, she actually dressed up as another character. I mean, what? Yeah, okay, so that really had me floored. I don't know if it had you guys floored, but it had me floored. I was like, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Then the thing that we all knew was going to happen happened. It's happened. It's over. Look, the baby's face is over. It's over. It's over. She's showing it, right? Becca's not going to show it, but she's showing it, right? She is showing it. It's over. Her whole vow, her vow to ABC News. Well, I'm not comfortable having my child's face on there. So many mean people in the world and terrible, rotten people that I will never, ever have my child on social media. I just won't. Right. Right. Again, not surprised. We knew the day was coming and it's here. Look, it's just not, it's the profile. It's still the whole face. Come on. It's over, right? Next week, it's going to be the whole face. So that's just saying she's not blurred. It took me 2 seconds to blur these images, right? You guys know how it's done. I mean, even a 61-year-old woman can blur an image and put it up. So why didn't she? Well, because she wants the baby's face out there, obviously, right? Now, I know there is a percentage that do not believe the baby is real or believe it's a borrowed baby or something. Not I'm not with you, but you know that I appreciate and respect your opinion, right? Whoever this baby is, the face is out there now. So let's look at that. Now I know that someone said that a couple of the birthday images, like this one here, let me make this big here. This one here where their chat's there, but you see where Gypsy's giving her the piece of cake, that one. Someone put it in, I think it was one content creator. I think her name's Pink Chihuahua. I think she said, she might even be in chat. I think she said in a video, somebody told me that this is part AI, this video, but I don't know what exactly that means. Like, did she AI enhance it or something? She put it in some kind of an app and that's what came back. So not sure if you guys know what I'm talking about, but yeah, that's going on with her there. All right. So there was the birthday party and the biggest surprise was we know she's going to show the face. So that's happening too. All right. I want to get to some more of your comments because after this break, we are going to get into some videos, some Gypsy videos that I think you guys are going to enjoy. So let me go back over to where I left off. Okay, Jade. Yeah. Okay. So here we go. Blessed Everyday 2 has been a member for 2 months. If you guys need to get renew your beverages or get some more popcorn, or right now this is intermission just for a minute where I'd like to address the people that are have been so kind, excuse me, as to send me well wishes, and you know how this goes. So be warned, you're going to want to be back in like 5 minutes because we're going to do some heavy stuff. All right. Blessed Everyday 2, member for 2 months. Happy New Year, Becca. Thank you so much. And thank you for being aboard the Truth Train for 2 months. And we got Gypsy Rose Blows. I love the name, girl. Became a YouTube member. Thank you so much. Happy New Year to you too. And okay, next we've got Elf Monster oh great, you have joined the Truth Train. Welcome aboard, Elf Monster. And we've got Hugo's Fan 2412 also became a member on the Truth Train. Welcome aboard. And we got Oli Via Gaga 42 also got aboard the Truth Train. Welcome aboard. Thank you so much and Happy New Year. Welcome to the Becca Scoops channel. And we've got Tebe 22 299 super sticker. It's New Year's Day here. Oh, in Oz. So happy New Year all. Great. Well, Happy New Year. Isn't that so weird? It's so weird when in the other side of the world, it's already New Year's Day. That's so cool. All right. Karma J, member for 8 months. Happy New Year, everyone. The Truth Train 2026. That's right. 2026, we're going to be doing it. Elisa Evans, 4138, gifted 1 Becca Scoops membership. Thank you so much, Lisa. Happy New Year. And It's Just Me Friends, also a member for 8 months. We got some old timers in the house tonight. Been members for a long time. Thank you. It's Just Me Friends. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year to you too. Kim Anderson, 2991. Oh, wow. Very generous. 1999 super sticker. Thank you, Kim. Happy New Year. And we've got Tatum Trinkle 68 $24.99. They say, thank you so much for getting the truth out. Over Christmas break, I showed my grandma the evidence and she changed her opinion on Gypsy. Hashtag truth train. Hey, welcome aboard, Grandma. That's awesome. We love to hear that. We've got 1 ounce of Jameson. Where you been, girl? Where you been? Member for 1 month. 2026 is the year of the truth train. You bet. We've got Jesse Essex gifted 5 Becca Scoops memberships. Jesse, Happy New Year. Thank you so much. That is so generous. Jesse, thank you so much. Thank you, Jesse. Happy New Year. And thank you for being a member. And thank you for gifting all those memberships. So generous. All right. Who's next? Did I do this one? Yeah. Anonis, a member for 4 months. Send some hearts. Thanks, Anonis. We've got Sam J23. Happy New Year, everyone. Thank you for being a member for 2 months, Sam. And Happy New Year. And, oh, that's me. Wait. Yep. Okay. And we've got Jill B. 3072, member for 4 months. Happy New Year's, everyone. Thank you, Jill. And we've got Cy Nastar Gamer 1148, $10. Thank you. They say, I know in my heart Gyps called the cops on Bree, LOL. She had to take the heat off her. After her bombshell revelation, videos basically admitted she tricked Dee Dee hard. Also hope Bree gets clean. Prayers. Nice message. Thank you. And thank you so much for the $10. I really appreciate it. And Happy New Year to you. All right. Next, we got Bennett 2815 became a YouTube member. The Truth Train. We're going to have to get some more cars on the Truth Train. We're going to, right? I mean, it's almost filled up to the very maximum at this point. We're going to need to get some more people. All right. Word Matters, member for 5 months. It's Joe. Oh, hey, Joe. Been here since. Love you to see you. Your success. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. Happy New Year to you. All right. Next, we've got Sherry, member for 3 months. Sherry 1968. Happy New Year, Sherry. And thank you for being aboard the Truth Train. Anton J. And I won't say the rest, Anton J., but you know who I'm talking to you. I'm not sure what that denomination is. Oh, from Croatia. Hey, girl. Thank you so much. Happy New Year. You're in the new year, I think, or very close, maybe. Yeah, it's kind of like the same time frame, probably as New York, maybe. Happy New Year. Wow, that is so awesome. Someone from Croatia. Wow, that's exciting. Okay, Just Ashley 84 also gifted another Becca Scoops membership. Thank you, Ashley. You have been really generous tonight. Happy New Year to you. And Lady Amnesty, member for 6 months. Happy New Year, everyone. Full speed ahead. And we've got DNA NREF. I don't know. $5. Choo-choo. All aboard the Truth Train. Have you followed up on that Burt Bronx fella? It seemed he might be doing a collaboration. Yeah, he's on my to-do list. I promise you, I am going to get to that. I'm going to take tomorrow off, and then I'm going to get back to my list. So thank you for the reminder. Okay, Sherry Boo Boo 6946 also became a YouTube member. Welcome aboard, Sherry Boo Boo, and welcome to the Truth Train. And we'll do one more. Oh, the OG Dots. Hey, girl. Member for 4 months. Happy New Year. This is the year the truth is told. What a great way to put it, Dots. What a great way to put it. All right. All right, guys. Welcome back to the show for a little community post there. I hope you guys are having a good time. So I'm going to get into some other things here now. Okay. I wanted to take a look at this one creator. I'm going to share my screen. I wanted to go over. She came out with a video today, and while I was watching it, I thought, you know what? I want to share this, and I want to, react to it, make some comments on it. But before I get to that, I want to show 2 little clips of Gypsy. The first one is a really short clip. This is where she says, she's actually taking care of Dee Dee. So this is interesting. It's really short though. It's part of one of the videos, but I thought I would bring it to your attention because we've also always thought, was she having to take care of Dee Dee? Here's the clip.
But I just want you to stay the same, and you are perfect for me, so I don't ever want you to change. And so yes, I will be good, I will be respectful, and I'm so sorry I was disrespectful that night. I realize that we have been fighting a lot more than I would want us to be fighting. I consider that I'm under so much stress with taking care of my mom. You're having stress with moving, and your parents are mom and stepdad fighting. I mean, it's just a lot of I consider that I'm under so much stress with taking care of my mom.
Okay, so there it is. I mean, it looks real to me. I'm under so much stress having to take care of my mom. I mean, so pretty much that kind of confirms, I think, of course, Gypsy's a pathological liar, but I don't think she's lying about that. I think in her mind, she at least thinks was she doing a good job of it? Probably no, right? I mean, we know she's a selfish, you know what, and a malignant narcissist, but in her mind, she was having to take care of her mother. What that looked like, I have no idea. But to her, her mom was becoming a burden. So there's that. And I think that's an important point to bring out. This other video, this short one, before I get to the one I want to react on, is this one where by the way, the date on that last video was October 9th, 2014. So by October 9th, 2014, she is saying that Dee Dee is a burden, basically, and she has to take care of her. And then we know the murder happens in June of 2015. So there's that. Okay, so let me bring up this next one. This one is from July 31st, 2013. So in the first year of their relationship. And they're talking about, remember how, well, let me just play it.
I've been more happy. I want to get to know you even better. And I know that another way that...
Wait, I want to check who she is first in this one. Hold on. I want to just back it up. I think because in this one, she's wearing the dark wig and then she wears the blonde wig. And sometimes, Damona's in the dark wig. I don't know if the wig's Ruby's in the red wig, but let me see. Is this Damona? I think.
Hi, Master. It is your slave, Gypsy.
Oh, Gypsy.
I'm making you this video.
All right, she's playing herself here. See, you never know with her. She's Miss Rachel just a few days ago, right? She's cosplaying Miss Rachel for her kid. Here now, this is actually her as herself. Gypsy is actually playing herself. I can't keep up. I mean, can you guys keep up with all this? I mean, it's wackadoodle, right? She's a complete wackadoodle. I mean, besides being a mommy murderer and a malignant narcissist, right? She's wackadoodle. She's nuts. Okay. So she's playing herself here. There's some elements I want to bring out here about RAPE, rape. Oh, wait, I don't want to do that.
Amazing. You know so much and you're so wise. And I'm happy. I really am happy that I have you for a master, because you're not just my master, but you're also my soulmate. And you're a really sweet one and kind. And though, like I was saying, that at first I didn't understand you much, but now that I've gotten to know you, I'm falling more in love with you every day.
Right.
And
I don't believe any of that. I don't believe she's adoring him and worshiping. I mean, she's just playing parts. I mean, there's no real feeling here. It's just bullshit.
I want to get to know you even better. And I know that another way that I could earn my white collar and other collars, but a start to that would be to lose my virginity to you, which I have been saving for my soulmate.
Okay, so my question is, Gypsy is saving her virginity for whoever she's talking to. I don't know. He's either Victor or Nick, I guess, are the two people that he is. But does that mean like her other characters aren't virgins? I don't. How does that work? Do we know? I mean, it's wackadoodle.
So it's only tradition that it goes to you and that you'll take it when we meet. Hopefully we get the opportunity. But as tradition goes, it will be from, we'll start with the sexual act before the actual intercourse comes into play. But we'll start with consensual sex going into rape, which is part of the tradition. So it's the vampire way, and so I want to serve you.
So remember, her whole thing about he raped me, even after she gets out of prison, she makes these allegations that he did, where we know now the whole thing is part of this freaking cosplay thing, where now she's admitting that rape is part of the vampire way, and she's going to say some things here like it's not really rape. She's going to say this, and so she's just such a liar, just a liar.
By the vampire way, and I want to obey every single rule that includes. So that's my plan, and I'll obey anything you say. I am your slave inside and out and every other way. And
all right, and then she shows up in this blonde wig. It is so wacky, right? So it's like the dark wig. Oh, so then now we're in this blonde wig. Whoa, what happened? Okay, so I mean, this is like Saturday Night Live material shit. I mean, it you can't make this up, right? I mean, she's in the dark wig. Wait, okay, she's in the dark wig. Okay, all right, she's in the dark wig. All right, I want to get just the point where it like, okay, let's see how she does the transition. Let's see the transition. How does that happen?
Amazing master, and I hope this video pleases you. Hi, Master. It is your slave, Demona, and I'm making this video.
You guys, I mean, you can't. I mean, I'm taking the one wig off and putting the other wig on. I'm Demona now. What? Put her in the psych ward, okay? If she's not can't be in prison, we can't get her there. Can we do the locked psych ward? Can we do that at least? Because at this point, literally, I had patients that were way more sane than Gypsy Rose Blanchard. And I'm not being funny. I mean it. Way more sane than Gypsy Rose Blanchard in the county lock board, okay? This is wacky.
Second, just as you commanded, Gypsy went first, and now it's my turn to talk. This is a test for me.
That is a horrible blonde wig. Where is the Dolly Parton wig? That is a Dolly Parton Halloween wig, right? Who's with me? Chat? Who's with me? That's gotta be a Dolly Parton Halloween wig. What else is that? Who literally would actually buy that wig and wear it outside? That is Halloween all over it. I'm sorry. That's not real. This is sometimes I think I'm watching a comedy. I seriously, I'm going, what is this? It wasn't so serious, right? But we got to laugh at some of this stuff. We just got to, because it's funny.
And I know it. And the whole reason I'm making you this video right now is to try and earn my white collar.
Maybe she'll start singing Islands in the Stream or something, one of those Dolly songs.
Which I really want to, and I really want to prove myself and prove my self-worth. And I believe that
Yes, the craziest reality show ever. Whoever typed that in all caps, yes.
I told you that a couple of nights ago I felt this kind of...
All right, so I'm going to fast forward it. You guys got that. But here at the end is where she says some stuff that is a little important about the, yes is no and no is yes and yes is no when it comes to, sexual activity. All right.
But the video that Nick and you gave us made us really happy. It made us feel...
I mean, the video Nick gave you, I mean us, I mean, you're talking like a psychotic person. Do you understand that? Only people in psychosis talk about us, like us, as they're talking about themselves. Okay. They hear voices, they see things. This is, it's just wacky. She's just weird and the wigs are
I wouldn't
bad.
have to be alone on
Bad
our birthday.
wigs.
So that was the only thing that made us happy on that day.
Made us happy. Do you understand how psychotic you sound?
We can always count on you two, and that's something that we treasure, and that's something that we love and adore about you both. We talked about how I can start, earning and going down that path of being the seductress mother, to get my white collar and other colors, other higher colors. But the one big thing that we have to do, because it is tradition, is I have to lose my virginity to you. And me and Gypsy have been saving that. Gypsy has been a little...
Me and Gypsy have been saving that. I mean, I wish, come on, there's no way she would not have ended up in a psych ward if somebody would have hurt her. I mean, I know she's not like psychotic, like, schizophrenia people are, but the way she's talking like this is normal is just, it's mind blowing. I have never seen anything like this. So, I worked with people that were, severely mentally ill, and I never saw this, but I think maybe there's just not a lot of people that do this weird, like I've got 15 different people in me. They're all different names and they wear different wigs. I mean, was she serious or is she doing this to get him to kill her mother? I don't know. Is she, we do know she likes to cosplay, right? Because she just cosplayed Miss Rachel. So she's psychotic. I would feel better if she did this just to get him to do it, because then to me she would be less psychotic, right? And I'm using psychotic loosely. I don't mean it as a mental diagnosis. She's not truly psychotic, but yeah, psychotic, like acting. It's so bizarre. It's so weird. And she's still doing it now with the Miss Rachel thing. I've never known anyone. I've read a lot of, I would read as the charge nurse, I would read all the incoming. I mean, we had like lots of patients at County of LA. It's where all the patients were dumped, right? That had no insurance, and people that were all the people that were arrested. And so I would read the histories. The first thing up, you read the history. I have never read anything like this. And I have read some weird shit. I'm telling you, some weird, really weird stuff. Okay. I have never heard of anyone doing this. That's how bizarre this is. Okay. As from a mental health standpoint, because she's still doing it.
Hard on me because she's like, you got to keep it for your soulmate. So I'm like, okay. And now all that waiting is finally paid off, and for a good reason. We know that it'll go to the right person. It'll go to who it belongs to. And how we will start that is we'll of course do our sexual acts before to make sure you're nice and hard for me. And then we will go from consensual sex to rape. And I don't really have a problem with that. To be honest, I don't really think of it as rape.
What?
Because in my heart, I'll be consenting.
What? You don't really think it's rape? Well, then why were you claiming he raped you? Yeah. Does that mean that he couldn't have technically raped her? Of course. But I highly doubt that, knowing what I know about his sexual issues. Okay? His sexual issues, that he had issues with getting, there and finishing. He couldn't do either very well. And so, and that's no shade in him. A lot of it has to do not physically with his autism, but mentally. You know, a lot of that part of a man is mental, right? So I think he had some performance issues. No shade at him. I really, really do not want to do that. So, but knowing that, and then she's like claiming, rape. It's like, no, that didn't happen. I mean, he was very, very descriptive about their sex after the murder. And he said to her, he didn't understand what he was trying to say to the detective. Basically, what he was saying is that he could never finish, right? He said, I had too much stamina, right? So what that means is there was, right. Okay. You guys understand what I'm saying. But here she's saying, okay, rape really isn't rape between us, that it's a game. It's a game we're playing. It's part of our vampire lifestyle, right? That this kind of rape role play has to happen. Funny, she didn't mention that. She doesn't mention that after she's arrested when she's accusing him of shit, right? So, okay. So it's almost over. Couple more seconds.
And now all that waiting is finally paid off, and for a good reason. We know that it'll go to the right person. It'll go to who it belongs to. And how we will start that is we'll of course do our sexual acts before to make sure you're nice and hard for me. And then we will go from consensual sex to rape. And I don't really have a problem with that. To be honest, I don't really think of it as rape. Because in my heart I'll be consenting, but I'll just act like I don't want it. I'll be like, no. But in my head I'll be like, yes.
Okay. I'll be saying no. But in my heart I'm saying, yeah, bring it on, baby. Right? How dare she leave all of this out when she talks about him and stuff? And, I mean, it's just, she knows. Look, see, anywhere this other thing, anywhere you pause Gypsy, it's always something that's comical. It's like anywhere you pause the video, it's like a weird look. Okay. There you go. There's her saying yes. All right.
But
Let's see it again.
that's the way it should be, because and how we will start that is we'll of course do our sexual acts before to make sure you're nice and hard for me. And then we will go from consensual sex to rape. And I don't really have a problem with that. To be honest, I don't really think of it as rape. Because in my heart I'll be consenting, but I'll just act like I don't want it. I'll be like, no. But in my head I'll be like, yes. But that's the way it should be, because it is tradition, and I want to do everything.
It is tradition. Whose tradition? What are you talking about? It's tradition. Like a 4th of July parade, or like, what are you talking about tradition? Whose tradition? What is she talking about? Psychotic. I'm telling you. She is so weird. That's it. She's so weird. Besides being like an evil person, right? She's weird. It's just really cringe weird. It's our tradition, our vampire tradition, that you will fake rape me when you take my virginity. Well, that's lovely. What a lovely thought. Who thinks that's good? Like that's beautiful. That's such a beautiful sentiment. It's our tradition, our family tradition. Can I tell you about our family tradition? Okay. So our family tradition it's the vampire way. Okay. And when you get when someone's virginity is taken, it's like rape. Okay. So yeah, that's our way. That's our family crest, our family motto. Rape, but not really rape. I mean, what the fuck? It's our tradition. It's our family tradition. I'm telling you guys, you have to take breaks from this stuff. Mental breaks. All right? Because you feel a little like you're feeling a little dizzy and a little off kilter about some of the crap she says, All right, how are you guys doing? Are we doing good? We are at the last day of 2025, December 31st, 2025. Many of you have spent the last year with me. Those of you that came on board the truth train as the year went on, thank you so much for being here. Don't worry, I'm not done. I just want to say it so I don't forget to say it. All right. Let's get to this video that I wanted to share some of these other messages. Okay, let me find it. It is from a creator. What's her name? You know, it's her name. It starts with a K, K-Y-L. Can you guys know who I'm talking about? K-Lou, Kate, something like that. She's kind of a big creator. Anyways, okay. So I want to, there's some good parts to this that I thought we could discuss, some parts about some of what she has said recently. I know many of you probably have seen some of the recent stuff, but I haven't really commented on it. So, and plus this is a big creator and she says some things in this video, like really good things for the truth train side. Like all the documentaries got it wrong. She actually asked in this video that she just put out today, when is someone going to make a documentary to get it right? Yeah, she said it. And I'm like, well, Lori and I are working on it. So yeah, this is let's go ahead. Let me just start and shut my mouth.
Gypsy Rose Blanchard has come out and spoken about these videos that were coming out against her. Let me first just say there is so many things to go over. We're also going to be talking about in this video about her ex Ryan's response to everything. I always like seeing his lives and what he has to say about things, so we're going to be talking about that as well. But first, Gypsy Rose Blanchard had sent a voice note to a creator. Their name was Zombie something. I will have the video linked down below and give credit to them, so definitely check it out. But she sent a voice note to them saying that, yeah, she did say that she would give her 13-year-old to Nicholas Go to John, but that he told her to say it. I'm going to play that for you guys here before I tell you what I have to say about that.
I'm not proud of those videos. You know, I know I am willing to swear on my daughter's life and God that he instructed me to make that video. And
what? Okay, this whole thing, I am willing to swear on my daughter's life and God that he instructed me to make that video. Where's the evidence? I am tired of your fucking lies. I really am. And well, let me just back up a minute there, because could it be true? Yeah, I don't know. But thus far, between me and two other people, we've watched all the videos. It's not in the videos. All right.
Instructed me to make that video. And along with other things that give so much context as to what those videos were made for and everything. It's really hard for both me and Ken to be called whenever we never harmed any child ever in our life. We are good parents. We are, I mean, honestly, even in prison are the worst. Even below murderers, like that's the hierarchy, and it's disgusting to be labeled something like that when I'm not. And yet pray.
Why would she bring Ken into this? Is she talking about when they did that OME TV thing? Because Ken wasn't around when you were doing this stuff. So why is Ken being drawn into this? I don't understand, but okay.
He's Nick, who is like that.
It's really
so upsetting.
I think that she's trying to gaslight people. And I know some people think that that word is used too lightly, but the proof is in the pudding. We're seeing videos of you saying these things and have yet to see videos of Nicholas telling you to say them. Now, if the videos of him telling her to say this are there, I will absolutely do a reaction to those as well. And we will talk about that. But at this point, I have yet to personally see that. I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I just have not seen it. I think the thing that Gypsy is failing to understand is that most of us are not saying that we don't think Nicholas is, you know, exactly where he needs to be. And we're not saying that one of—
I love this look for her too, with the little I want to say something about her little good girl personas. I have found now that anytime she wants Nick to do something, she uses the little girl persona.
Of you was right and one of you was wrong, or one is good and one is bad. Like, you both did this. But the difference is that Nicholas is in prison for it for the rest of his life. And she got out after 8 years and is going on to profit off of a lie. That's the difference. It's that she's going around spreading misinformation to the truth of what happened, and that justice has not been served when it comes to Dee Dee. That's the problem. It's that she's going on there and saying, when Nicholas told me that he wanted to, I flipped out on him and it turned into a huge fight and I broke up.
And then Nick told you at one point that if y'all ever had a daughter together, he would take your daughter 13.
Correct. And I broke up with him after he said that. We had a huge argument after that. I broke up with him. I'm like, I'm done. I called him a bunch of names. I was like, I am never gonna let you do that. So you just lost me. If we have
let me hear her
girl,
say it.
the way it has to be is if we have a girl, she has to lose her to you because you are the master of the household. So
I do not believe this is a woman who is being made to say this. Exactly how can some autistic man in Wisconsin, thousands of miles away from you, make you do anything? You do not look like someone under duress. You don't look like someone who's ready to beat you if you don't say these things. So sorry. And here's the other point. Let's pretend, even though I don't think, but let's pretend that he did suggest you say this. So what? You said it. No one can make you say anything unless they have a gun to your head, right? You said it. I don't care if, the King of Sheba came down and said, you will say that, boo, 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 boo. This whole thing, her whole thing of throwing everything off on someone else, we know that's how she does it, right? Oh, it's Ryan's fault. He was dead. Oh, it's Nick's fault, right? It's my mom's fault. I had to do it because she was going to cut my throat. It's always someone else. And this thing, out of everything that's in the videos, this one clip about the daughter is what has made everything go viral on this. It's this one thing. People cannot abide by this. People do not buy that Nicholas Godejohn, some disabled autistic man, God love him, thousands of miles away, somehow coerced you to say that. There's no way. There's something wrong in your mind, Gypsy Rose Blanchard, and it has to do with little kids and little girls and virginity. And I don't know exactly what it is, but it's there because it's a theme that runs over and over and over again with you. Little kids, little girls, daddy issues. You got an issue. And it's kind of scary, considering. You know what I mean?
I'm going to have to explain that to her whenever she comes of age where it's time to explain it. Other than that, like when she's 7, I won't explain that, but around 13, I'll explain.
And she's actually filmed herself 2 different times saying, as the seductress mother, you can have our child when they turn 13. It's the fact that she's gone on to say that.
All right, I'm going to fast forward to this other clip about the, if you guys get a chance, I'll put it when I finish. I will put the link to this video. If you haven't seen it, go take a look. It's really good. She really is very on our side, very much, this needs to get out there. But I want to find this other clip where she, hold on. Okay, here.
that is going to show the freaking truth, that is going to show what really happened.
Okay, so I didn't really watch all of the video, but from what I could tell, and number one, I don't even remember making that video, by the way, but
I don't remember. What video? What are you talking about? I don't remember that video. Right. Liar, liar, liar. Weirdo. Cosplaying Miss Rachel. So weird.
the thing is watching that, I'm like, what are you talking about? Because I didn't have a seizure for real, but I didn't know that. You know, what I was going off of was what my mom would tell.
Oh, this is going to be about, this is the other, okay, just listen. This is about the walking and everything, and she is caught in such a big lie here.
Tell people of why I couldn't walk. And so, sorry, my daughter's playing with her toys. So whenever I was explaining to him, like, so I had a seizure when I was 6. Number one, I wasn't 6 when I was in the wheelchair, that I got in the wheelchair. So that was wrong. So I don't even know why I said that. I was confused about the ages. I didn't even know my own real age. So, I mean, that makes kind of sense. But basically, my mom was telling people, okay, she had a seizure when she was on the operating table, when she was young, that caused her to be paralyzed. Then later on, it became, oh, she has a spherix in her spine, and that's why she can't walk. Her stories changed. So along with it, what I told people changed as well. So what I was like trying to convey in that message to Nick was, you know, I'm being complacent with my mom. I'm
complacent? Do you mean complicit? Complacent. I'm being complacent. No, you mean complicit, I think. Right? Am I wrong? Is she bad at English and she's really weird, does like different wigs, and I don't know. Complacent. No, complicit. Right. Okay.
Telling her what she wants to hear, but this is the truth. I could walk, but it's like I'm not doing a good job at explaining that. You know, basically I'm trying,
because it's hard to explain to someone, especially your mother, I can walk. It's difficult. You know, you guys know that, right? You know, like I can walk. I wasn't doing a good job of explaining it. She's so crazy. She's so crazy. The lies. The lie. It's just, you can't make it up. You cannot make this crap up.
and explain to him, every time I bring it up to my mom, she gets mad at me and I get punished. So
my mom is super mad I can walk. I hate it. What? I hate it when my kids could walk. I was just like, no, you will not walk. What are you talking about?
Telling her what she wants to hear so I could have at least a little bit of some normalcy in my life. Like, and when I mean normal, I just mean like my mom not hitting me, my mom not, you know, us getting into arguments where it's like it's bad at home. You know what I'm saying? It's real bad at home. So obviously I'm not doing a good job at, you know, explaining to him that, like, hey, I'm telling her what she wants to hear so I can just get by. You know what I'm saying? Every time I try to argue with her, every time I try and bring it up, she gets mad at.
No, Gypsy, when you told in the video, when you talk about the walking video, right? She is not saying, hey, here's what my mom said. Okay. It's not true, but here's what my mom said, right? Now, as she retells it, now she's saying it that way. Like, you know what? I didn't do a good job of explaining to him how I was complicit with my mom where it wasn't true. You see how she's changing it, how she's changed the narrative? No, when you made the video, you weren't saying my mom told me I couldn't walk. You said you did that. You said you had a seizure in the hospital, whether it happened or not, it doesn't matter. I'm just talking about how she lies, how she just changes it a little bit. And that's what she's doing here now when she talks to this woman, right? Yeah. No, you did not say it came from your mom. You said it came from you in the video, at least, right? There was nothing about my mom said I had a seizure when I was 6. My mom said blah, 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 right? Now, in the retelling it, that's how she retells it. No, in the video, you were saying I had a seizure. I'm the one that was being deceptive, right? Now she changes it. That's how Gypsy lies. That's how she does it. You know, she's a little sneaky like that.
Me, she takes her love away, and so I'm being complacent in what's going on right now. So she, you know, I'm participating in her state of denial so she doesn't hate me and she could at least love me a little bit. It's not that she knew that she didn't know I couldn't walk. She knew. She caught me jumping on the bed so many times.
See how it's changed now? So in the first video, she was like glued to that wheelchair, right? She was faking it. Now she's saying, I was jumping up and down on bed. My mom knew I could walk. Come on, Gypsy. You got to keep honey, write them down, write the lies down, get a spreadsheet. I don't know how you're going to do it. There's ways. It's the computer age. You can put it all in, you know, on your phone, the lies, right? So that when you need to tell the lie, you can go back to the original lie and repeat it instead of having to make up a new lie, because then they don't match. And people laugh at you, like me. Okay? Okay.
Walking randomly so many times, and I would get in trouble. So, I mean, the way they're putting it out is if I put myself in the wheelchair, and I'm like, that's not at all what happened.
No.
What I was trying to explain to Nick is that I'm being, you know.
That's exactly what she said in the video to Nick, that she put herself in the wheelchair. Why? It's okay. I know there's so many lies that I'm not really upset that this is another lie. It's just she's contacting this woman, right? I don't know who this woman is. Some creator over on TikTok, right? But notice she goes to kind of obscure people that are following the case, and she's trying little by little to get to people to get on her side, right? And so now she's changing. She lies so effortlessly, right? Maybe she does have it written. No, she doesn't, because anyways, this is now she's changing the story with this zombie mom woman. I've heard rumors, some people don't like this woman. I don't know anything about this woman. I just know that Gypsy contacted her.
I'm being passive, you know, telling her what she needs to hear, wants to hear, so I don't get in trouble. But it's like, I can tell you stories of how many times she caught me jumping on the bed, or, you know, using my legs or whatever. So
I'm not trying to beat a dead horse, but remember in the video where she tells him she can walk, she says that she was the one that was doing the ruse on her mom, that her mom didn't know. She was scared to tell her mom because she was scared that her mom wouldn't love her if she told her mom she could walk. Now she's telling zombie mom a totally different story.
it's not that she didn't know. She knew. When Ken first met me, one of the things he told me is,
this one really gets me mad. This one really, really gets me mad.
Wish you had met me before. I would have called the cops.
Did you hear it? Ken said, Ken. Yeah, I've got a few words for Ken. Hold on. Back it up a little bit.
I would have called the cops. I would have gotten help, and you would have never.
Ken saying, according to Gypsy, Ken said, I wish that I would have met him first, because he would have called the cops. He would have blah, 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 blah. He wouldn't have done none such thing, Gypsy. Come on, let's be real. Let's be honest, girlfriend. Just us here right now. Just me and you right now. Gypsy, you know, no matter what, you were hell-bent on murdering your mother. Nick suggested running away. Remember, Gypsy. Remember, he kept telling you we can run away. Okay. So what is this bullshit? I wish that big bad Ken would have been around back then, because he would have called the cops. He would have done.
Had to resort to murder.
Oh.
And that's where my my conflict with Nick is. It's like, I feel sorry for getting him in this situation. I feel bad. I feel remorseful. But
yeah, because the disabled autistic man, why wasn't he doing the right thing,
the same situation, I'm like, in the same token, I'm like, well, why didn't you do this differently too?
So she posted this video.
Yeah, no, fuck you, Gypsy, for that. Really, fuck you for that. That's really low. That's really low. Ken wouldn't have done no such thing. Ken, really? The beta male? No, I don't think so. Okay. You were hell bent. You were going to get it done. You had been trying to do it for years. All right. Oh, he would have suggested we called the cops. I would have said, yes. Why didn't I think of that? All right. This part's good too. We'll just watch a little bit of this part. It's kind of funny about the rising Gypsy after the videos come out. The rising phoenix. She will overcome. Yes, she will.
This AI video of her, and I believe it's like supposed to symbolize a phoenix rising from the ashes. She also hashtagged women supporting.
That is so ridiculous. I never did comment on this. What is this? What is this? We got you on video. Okay, we're talking about you. One of the most weirdest, bizarrest, strangest things anyone ever seen. All these different, really bad wigs, saying that you're all different names, and all you're talking about is sexual stuff. Okay, and so your response to that is this? What the hell? What do you mean you're rising above? Is this another character you're gonna make up? Is there? I mean, seriously, what is this?
Women in it. And there are some things that I've seen people point out, and that's that Gypsy Rose's tattoos could potentially have some disturbing meaning behind them, because this back tattoo is in the places where her mom was stabbed. She also has a matching dog tattoo that she got with Ken. One of her fake personalities that she came up with was a dog.
I love it. I love it. So besides all the characters she was also a husky in a former life. I can't. I don't know what to say about all of it.
So it really, honestly, at this point, we're looking at you too, Ken. We're looking at you too, because you're the company you keep. Right. All right. And you want to be with her, and you got a matching dog tattoo with a girl that said she was a dog in her past life, while talking about horrible things she would do to people. When I watch these videos of her where she's talking about how it's so rare to find someone like Nick, it's so rare to find someone that wants to like have a partner in crime. Like she wanted this like Bonnie and Clyde situation, but like, I mean, 1,000 times more gruesome. She wanted to be with somebody that could do the worst of the worst. She said in her video that she really likes bad boys, that she's trying to build Nick into being what she wanted. So you can't help but look at Ken now. Like, is
right. Now I think she said just one more part of this that, I don't want to. Oh, okay. This part with Ryan. I just wanted to show you guys this. You might have seen it, but it's kind of it's kind of funny anyways. Because Ryan, my feelings. Back it up.
No, I didn't know Demona. I didn't wear wigs. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that was not my relationship. Like that's the shit I'm looking at. I'm like, God, no wonder it was crazy. Look who it was with. Like, that's the thing is like, I see those videos and I'm like, oh my God, like crazy. But like, that wasn't my relationship. So
think if it was, maybe you'd still be together.
Maybe. Maybe if I was more. Maybe.
Yeah, I know. I'm like,
I thought of that. I've thought of that. Maybe if I was more of a freak and cray-cray, then yeah, maybe. But
she also posted that she is going to be starting a podcast called Our Time to.
Oh God, we all know about that, right? I think that's it. Does she show Ryan again? I thought there was more of Ryan. Maybe not. Oh yeah, here. Oh, see, look, I paused it right there. Happy New Year. That's my Happy New Year to you guys right there. You can screenshot that right there. Look at that. Perfect. 2026. Happy Gypsy. Look at it. Can't make it up. Can't make it up. All right. I mean, okay, I can't make it up. I just randomly paused it and it just stops right there. Okay. But no, she doesn't have any issues with her mouth. No issues with the tongue. No issues with swallowing. Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong. Nope.
Of her, he asked for people to stop sending them to him because they're disturbing to him.
Number one,
Ryan told people to stop sending him the videos because they're disturbing to him. You were married to her. What the hell? What do you mean it's disturbing? Please don't send me any more of those videos. It's disturbing me. Well, they should. I mean, you want to think about this for a minute or what? You dodged a bullet or what?
it had nothing to do with me. Okay.
Nothing.
I didn't know that Gypsy. Never met her. I don't know Damona
What does that mean? Okay.
or whatever her name was and that stuff. Those videos are to me, for me, about me. Number one, I don't like being associated with that. It's just weird hearing. Like, nobody wants to hear that nasty. Like, number two, y'all quit sending me those videos. Like, quit tagging me. Like, that's my ex-wife. Like,
you all quit sending me those videos. I'm dead. You all quit sending me those videos. Look at his face. Can you see it? Hold on. I'll make it bigger. You can see he's disturbed. He's disturbed. Sorry. Sorry. Oh God. All right. Sorry. Okay. Get a hold of yourself, Maggie. All right. Hold on. Okay. You guys stop sending it. Please don't send it.
I don't want to see it. I don't care to see those. I don't, because I didn't know that girl. Like, y'all gotta realize she went to prison and I met her 5 years later. She grew up. And of course, I saw a couple of them because people tagged me in them.
He's mad. He's mad because he had to see a couple of them. Of course, I saw a couple of them because people tagged me in them. How outrageous.
People tag me in them, and it's like, why are y'all tagging me? It ain't got nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with me. I didn't know that girl. And let me ask y'all a question. Are y'all?
Yes, you did. You were married to her. What do you mean you didn't know her? You were married to her. Okay. You knew her intimately. You knew her very, very well. You were married. One flesh. Married. I didn't know that girl. Why are you sending me these videos? I don't know that person. Look at his face there, too. I'm telling you, he was pissed off here. He is pissed off. Stop sending him the videos. He does not want to see them. Do not send them. Do not send them. Okay?
I'm really surprised that her and Nick's relationship was messed up. Like, y'all know what they did together, right?
Well, yeah.
Are y'all really surprised that they're...
We know in intimate detail what they did together. It's pretty out there now. More than we want to know about what they did together.
Their relationship was messed up. I'm serious.
It was messed up.
Like, are y'all really surprised that they were up?
Look at his face. He's very upset about this. He's very upset. Okay. All right. I got to calm down. Let me just calm down here. Whew. All right.
I'm serious. Let's do a poll. Like, Nick's a Yahoo, bro. He thought he was a freaking vampire. What? A 500-year vamp. Like, and yeah, she played into it. Oh. But ain't got nothing to do with me. Oh. I'm the Ron Anderson. I'm not.
Oh, here it goes. I'm the Ryan Anderson. What does that mean? Again, the arrogance on this guy. What is that? The Ryan Anderson. You were married to the crazy woman, okay? The crazy murderer woman, right? Okay? The only reason anyone knows the Ryan Anderson is because you were married to that crazy whack job that whacked her mom. All right. I mean, come on, dude. Seriously, Ryan, pull it together.
Nick Goldish, I mean, never once was like, y'all, I'm going to be your master. Nope.
Nope. Look, never. I wasn't going to do the master thing. I'm not doing that. Look at his face. He's really upset about it. How dare you? How dare you suggest? How dare you suggest he was taking part in this master business?
Nope. Ryan, did you talk about nope?
No. Very adamant. Nope. Very adamant.
I tried to show her what real love was and what unconditional love was. That's what it was. And number three, she ain't never wore a wig with me. She never had to.
Ooh, is that towards Ken? I think that's towards Ken. Yeah.
She always had her real hair with me. So
Okay, wait a minute. She always had, I mean, she always she always had her real hair with me. Have you ever heard anyone describe a relationship like that? Well, when I was married to him, he had his real hair. He always had his real hair with me. Right? What is that? What is that? Is that a flex? She always had her real hair with me. This is the most craziest case, the most craziest story you are ever going to find. And that's why you're on the truth train and you can't look away and you won't disembark from the truth train. You dare not stop off the truth train, right? You won't get off. You're like, you just got a round trip. You're just going to stay on it with me. Okay. Because we're horrified at one moment. We're hysterically laughing at the next moment, right? This is the greatest show on earth. I'm telling you. And you got a prime seat right here. You do on the truth train. All right, let's finish this.
just say it. Never once did she wear a wig with me in any character, anything. Like somebody wrote me today, is like, don't you see the monster in her now? Like I lived it. I lived it.
What does that mean? I lived it. Like, were you sleeping with one eye open? What does this mean? I lived it. Like, usually it's like if you'd been to war. I lived it. I was there during the war. I lived it. Well, what does this mean? You lived it. You were married to her. But the way he's saying it is like he just came through some kind of a extreme physical trauma of some sort. I lived through that. Okay. All right, Ryan.
I've been hurt by her.
Oh.
I get it. I mean, I get it. But I just knew her as Gypsy. I don't know her as anything else.
Just knew her as the Gypsy character. I didn't know those other ones. She had her real hair when she was with me. She had her real hair when she was with me. I just want to make that clear.
So that's all I'm going to say.
You married her.
All right, thank you. All right, guys, I'm going to bring that down. That was fun. That was funny. His reaction is just, wow. Ryan Anderson, always good for a good laugh. Always. I'm telling you. This is the greatest show on earth. It's got everything. It's got murder, right? It's got craziness. It's got different characters. It's got comedy. It's got arrests. I mean, it's got everything. I mean, wow. Of course there's going to be a new documentary made on this. Is there? Come on. Of course there is. This is too good. You guys tune into it here. Of course it's going to get made. I don't have any doubt on that. It's so good. All right, guys. I'm going to go back to some more of the what you guys have said to me over here so I can, if you guys want to ask any questions at this point, I'm going back over to the chat. All right. Gypsy Rose Sexy Tongue, another great name. Thank you. Member for 2 months. Happy New Year, everyone. Toot toot. Thank you. Oh, look, I love that picture with the black tongue. That is so good. Thank you, Gypsy Rose Sexy Tongue. Next up, we have Citizen Jenks, gifted 1 Becca Scoops membership on the Truth Train. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. We got Daisy Feet, $3 super sticker. Thank you, Daisy. Happy New Year. We got My Own Opinion 807 became a member on the Truth Train. Welcome aboard. Happy New Year. We got Spirit Angel 1367, $20 super sticker. Thank you so much. It's very generous. And Happy New Year to you, Spirit Angel. Chosen Disciple 66, $4.99. Appreciate Carolina girl dating the videos. Very helpful. It is. It is helpful. It is. Happy New Year. All be safe and responsible. Thank you, Chosen Disciple. We got Amy Barber, 3, 499 pounds. First time watching live as it's usually too late in Scotland. Oh, I love Scotland. Usually catch up in the morning. Thanks for all the hard work you put in, Becca. Thank you. My kids are Scottish. Their dad was half Scottish, Blair, last name. I know there's a Blair Castle over there. So thank you. I love Scotland. All right. Next, we've got you're not sure how to say your name. Sinastar Gamer 1141, $5 super sticker. Absolutely wild. You can hear Bree hit the math pipe. Well, I know Gypsy's TikTok live cookie filter. Math time. No one uses a torch for get clean, Bree. Thanks for that. Thanks for that message. We sure hope she does. Next up, Spirit Angel 1376. $10 super sticker. You rock, Becca Scoops. You rock back. You guys rock. I love spending time with you guys. I love this chat. You guys are funny. Laura Liberty became a YouTube member. You're on the Truth Train. Welcome aboard 2026. It's going to happen, Laura. B. McKenna 2024, $50. So generous, B. McKenna. Thank you so much. Becca made this my night. Happy New Year. Truth Train coming. It's coming. It's coming, B. McKenna. You know it. All right, next up, and thank you for the $50, very generous. Next up, Cara Barra 526, member for 4 months. Happy New Year to everyone. Thank you, Cara Barra, and Happy New Year to you too. B. McKenna again, gifted another membership on the Truth Train. Thank you so much, very generous. Cara Barra, $20 super sticker. Thank you. Happy New Year to you. And Spirit Angel, $10. Or did I do these ones? Did it go back? Let me see. I think so. Yeah. $20. B. McKenna. Sorry, I kind of lost my place. Crystal, $19.99. Thank you. She says, hey, my girl, I saw a big content creator talking about this last night. He used to be pro Gypsy. Now he's on the Truth Train. Thank you, Mitch, for the hard work. It's really happening. People everywhere are listening full speed ahead. Thank you, Crystal. Happy New Year to you, girl. You know I love you. Thank you. All right. Lisa Evans, 4138, gifted 1 Becca Scoops membership. Thank you, Lisa Evans. Happy New Year. Morty, 9865, $1.99 for Nick. It was a fantasy. For Gypsy, it was real. Yeah, I believe that's it, Morty. That's it. Next up, we have Jill B, $13.99 super sticker. Jill B, 3072. Happy New Year. Thank you for being so generous. I appreciate it. Michelle EG 353, $2. Happy New Year, beautiful people. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you so much. Spirit Angel, $5 super sticker. Thank you, Spirit Angel. Victoria, $4.99. Love you, Becca and Mitch. As a former medical biller collector, I knew Gypsy stories made no sense. Thank you. Thank you for spreading the truth. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too, Victoria. Thank you for the $4.99. Straight out of context. I used part of your video today. I will be linking you in the description. Thank you for joining. Thanks for the $4.99. Happy New Year, Barb. Ranch dressing, 1 pound, $9.99 super sticker. Thank you so much. Michelle NG, $1 super sticker. Thank you, Michelle. Spirit Angel, $5. Are they going backwards? Hold on, guys. I don't want to lose my place. I might have to reduce. Oh, yeah. Had a KU, 320, $3. Why couldn't Gypsy use her blood money for bail? Oh. Yeah. What she's talking about is to bail out Bree. Last night on a TikTok live, I was sent information that Sheena, one of the other lieutenants, confirmed that she was the one that bailed out Bree from jail, just for FYI. 11 My Future, $9.99 super sticker. Thank you so much. Karen Bluebird, 3827, member for 1 month. Happy New Year, Becca. Much love. Thank you so much, Karen. And we've got Hello Starlight coming in at $4.99. Almost happy 2026 True Train. Thank you, Hello Starlight. Thank you for all your help from behind the scenes too, girl. Happy New Year to you. Ants Pants 8708. Oh, 99. Oh, wow. This is some kind of a, okay, don't know where you're from, but it's $99.99 is the amount. Thank you so much. That's very generous. Many similarities between how Bree Speaks sounds and how Charles Manson Girls sounded. I agree with that 100%, Ants Pants. That would be a great little video to do, a little research video to do on the side. Great point. I agree. Michelle 85, 1999. Woohoo Bestie moved in with Chris. I heard this. Woo Woo Bestie moved in with Christy Blanchard. She's talking about after she made the apology video. I can send you proof. Now, I got it. If you want to send it to me, go ahead. But I also heard about this. And yeah, thank you. Send it to me. B. McKenna 2024. Becca, Bria's attacked you instead of looking in her own backyard. You have class and legit Phoenix that rose up. Oh, thank you. That's super kind of you. Karma isn't fun when living in a glass house, Bri. I pray she gets help. I echo everything you say, B. McKenna. Thank you so much. Next up, we have Michelle. Bri's mouth is full of missing and rotten teeth. The filters slip all the time and as a slimy face filter as well. Thank you, Michelle. Happy New Year to you. Carolina girl, love it, Becca. I love the fact that you have these clips of Bree. She has a short and non-existent memory of her behavior in the past. That happens sometimes when, that happens. You forget what you acted like. And it's sad when you wake up from that. I know from my own experience. Ms. Lady, member for 2 months. You are such a professional journalist, and Bree is lucky you are who you are. Oh, that's very kind of you. Thank you. You could destroy her, and yet your kindness and heart shows you will never sink to that filthy low level. Thank you, Ms. Lady, and thank you. Happy New Year. You know I love you, girl. You know I do, and thank you for that comment. It's very kind of you. 1 ounce of Jameson. Bree has fried her brain. Thank you. I love the little frying pan emoji. That is cute. Michelle, Bree also attacked Becca's ex, yes, deceased husband, calling him a racist, and Becca was in on that too. Just gross. Yeah, she did. And yeah, he wasn't. Amanda, 11811, member for 2 months. Proud of you, Becca. We love you. Thank you so much, Amanda. Thank you so much for the well wishes. Happy New Year to you. Margaret Thomas Delaney, 2 pounds super sticker. Thank you, Margaret. Happy New Year. You must be overseas. I know it's New Year's for you already. Gamma Goulette, member for 1 month. We love you, Becca. Don't let them bring you down. Thank you. Thank you so much, Gamma. Thank you for being a member also. Happy New Year. Hadaku 320. Congratulations, Becca. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate the well wishes. Moderate Climber, thank you for sharing your story. We love you, Becca. Oh, you're welcome. And thank you for listening. And thank you for being so kind about it. It's difficult for me to talk about. And I try to stay professional. So thank you for listening. And thank you for still hopefully thinking that I'm still professional. Claire Power, 50 pound. Thank you. Super sticker. So generous. Claire, you've been with me for a long time, Claire. And I just want to say thank you. Happy New Year to you and thank you so much for being such a generous person always to my channel. Chosen Disciple. Bree is repeatedly called Gypsy your best friend. That's true. Gypsy has not made that claim about Bree. That is true. That's a great point. That is a great point. Sad Bree can't see she's being used and is expendable. I think at some point, I think she is. Hopefully this is the moment for her. Sweetgrass Heather, $1.49 super sticker. Thank you, Sweetgrass. Happy New Year to you. Ms. Lady, I can't believe she became the main character of her daughter's birthday. I know. She has the most worst case of main character syndrome I've ever seen. Thank you so much, Ms. Lady. Great comment. Thank you for the Canadian, I believe, $27.99. Thank you so much. Hydrium. This is, I think it's from Norway, 20 whatever Norwegian dollars super sticker. Thank you, Hydranium. I've seen you before. I saw you last time in my chat. So thank you. Thank you for being a loyal watcher of this channel. Bodesia 97, member for 2 months. Christy set it up to happen, was the plan all along. Yeah, I believe that too. Thank you so much, Bodesia. I've seen you around in a lot of the chats also. Thank you for being a member to my channel and being on the Truth Train for 2 months. Gypsy Rose Blows, another great name that like I said before, $2. Most people remember me as Sarita. Oh, and on okay, Sarita. Yes, I do remember you. Yes. Hey, girl. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending a little bit of your New Year's Eve with me. I appreciate it. Lyra Mickey. Lyra Mickey became a youth. Yay. Welcome aboard. Happy New Year. We got Jesse Coast, $10. Thanks for the tea. You're welcome. You're welcome. Danielle 102268, $2 super sticker. Thank you so much. B McKenna 2024, $50. Thank you. I ended up in a concrete wall with my car before I realized I had a problem. Wow. Wow. That day forward, I will never put myself in that position again. I admire you. I'm thankful I rose from the basement of rock bottom myself. Bree needs to take a look in the mirror. Well, B McKenna 2024, God bless you and God thank that you did not, succumb, as many addicts do, as you know. They succumb. They die in the disease. And I'm so thankful that you're here, and I am so proud of you, and I'm so thankful that you shared that. It makes me feel a little bit easier when I share something. As you know, we addicts, we like when other people share a little bit of their story too. So thank you so much. That was very kind of you, very kind for the money, and very kind for you to share a little bit about your story yourself. His Girl 69 Sweet became a YouTube member. Welcome aboard the Truth Train. We're going to do it in 2026. Lion Stuff Rain, another person I see a lot in my chat, member for 2 months. Thanks for all you do, Becca. We love you. And I love you guys so much. I really mean that. I do. Bella Anna H, member for 8 months. I hear the Truth Train coming, rolling down the bend. I can see the sunshine since the FOIA gave us wins. Oh, I love that. I wish it was back to prison. Yes, I know. And that's almost a song. I hear the Truth Train coming, rolling down the bend. I can see the sunshine since the FOIAs gave us wins. That's that Johnny Cash song. Keep writing that, Bella. I think that we can make a song. Claire Power, another 50 pounds. Thank you so much. Becca, being here on this journey with you has been a pleasure. So rewarding to have been here with you and everyone who has been on the Truth Train. I found some beautiful people. Yes, that's right. And made beautiful friends and made memories along the way. Thank you. Thank you, Claire. You always touch me. You're always so thoughtful in all your comments. You're always so generous in what you give to this channel. And Happy New Year, Claire. We consider you a very good friend to this channel and to me. Thank you, Claire. Next up, Carolina Girl. Thank you, Becca, for inviting me on your live. You're welcome. Thank you for providing me with the videos on New Year's Eve. That was the best New Year's Eve present. Thank you, chat, for being so welcoming. Much love to you all. Hope everyone has a happy, healthy, and safe 2026. Happy New Year. Thank you, Carolina Girl. Thank you for coming up. Thank you for all you're doing with the videos, putting them in order and putting them out. I know it's time consuming. Thank you so much. Losing my voice. Delphi Hayes, 5 pound super sticker. Thank you so much. We got Kaylee Shades, 308, $1.99 super sticker. Again, thank you for all you do. Been here since day one. Thank you, Kaylee, and thank you for reminding me that you've been here since day one. And I thank you for going into 2026 with us aboard the Truth Train. It means a lot. Beautiful Stranger 1900, member for 8 months. Been here for about a year. I like every video you put out. That's very kind of you. And now use my hypes. Thank you. That's very kind of you also. Don't forget to hit that. Don't forget that the Truth Train. Don't forget to hit like Truth Trainers. Thank you so much, Beautiful Stranger. And thank you for being here for 8 months. Jesse Coast, $10. Jesse Coast. I would love to make the documentary with all the new footage and the whole truth. Happy New Year. Yeah, hopefully it's going to be something like that, Jesse. So just hold on. We're in the process. Claire Harper became a YouTube member. Thank you. Aboard the Truth Train 2026. Bella Dana H. Thank you, Becca and Truth Train members. Thank you, Bella, and thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Jill B 3072 1399. Thanks, Becca, for your hard work in 2025. May the Truth Train make a bigger impact in 2026. Choo choo. That is what we're gonna do, Jill. And thank you so much for the 1399. Next up, Jerry Redbird, member for 1 month. Nick never had a chance against this psycho. No, he really didn't. No, he really didn't. She really is a good manipulator. She's crazy, but good. You know what I mean? Evil, but a good manipulator. Amy, Pennsylvania, $2. My first live here. Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you for being here. I hope you liked it. Amy, Pennsylvania, $2. My first live here. Love you, Becca Scoops. Thank you. Thank you, Amy. Carolina girl again. In the prison email, she role played as Ken's husky Jenna. Oh my God. There was a name. I have those 2 emails. Oh my gosh. Thanks for, I don't know. Should I thank you for letting me know that? I don't know. Popcorn and Smut, $20. You made my whole entire night. Happy New Year. Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you. You guys made my whole entire night. Thank you guys for being here with me. It would be pretty lonely for me just talking into the wind. Cadabra, I think something became, I'm sorry. It's either CA Bra, Lily. I don't know. I love you though, because you became a YouTube member. Thank you for being here. Morty again, 9865. He was married to the seductress mother of the house. He needs to come to terms with it. He does. Someone tag him this video. Someone tag him so he knows, okay, that he needs to come to terms with this. All right, Pat's Pajamas. Happy New Year, Becca and everyone. Ryan showed her pathetic, desperate love was. Hey, Ryan, she only had a few weeks with you. Truth. Thank you for that, Pat Pajama. Thank you so much. Lanky Tor, 6396. Happy New Year. Love you, Becca. Thanks, Truth. Choo choo. Thanks, Lanky. Thanks for being here. All right, we got another new member, Kate UE4KH. Welcome aboard the Truth Train. Michelle, thanks for the great New Year, Becca. Thank you. Another new member, Little Bo Peep Pete, I think, or Little Bo Peep ED became a member. Welcome aboard the Truth Train. Hope you enjoyed the live. Next up, Carmel Hugs, Paralee 899 also became a new member. Okay, where am I at? Lanky Tor been a member for 8 months. We got Zombalina, member for 2 months. Hope you and your family and friends have a safe and happy New Year. Yay to 2026 Truth Train. Hi from Toronto. Moon Poppy, 1973, 1309. Thanks for the amazing videos, info, and laughs. Happy New Year to you, your family, and your team. Thank you. I think we only have a couple more to go. Let me see. I know this has been long. Okay, we're almost there. Hold on, guys. We're almost there. This has been extra long tonight because I think it's New Year's Eve. Jennifer Soup, UK, UP, $5. I love your laugh, Ms. Becca. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. Happy New Year and take care. Take care to you too. And thank you for being here. Marishka, 1983. You deserve this so much. You rock. Love you. Oh, thank you, Marishka. Thank you for the $1.99. Julie and Fair Mason, 2596. Got on board the Truth Train. Stay with us for 2026, Judy. You're going to love it. Next up, objection overruled 2. Happy New Year, choo choo. Becca and Mitch are the real MVPs. Oh, thank you. That's so kind of you to say. And Happy New Year to you. Objection overruled. Kayla, okay, I'm going to call you Kayla. $1.99. Do you think Gypsy's cult know more of the truth? I think that this is a good point. I think some people in the cult do know exactly who Gypsy Rose is, but they like the clout that it gives them. They like being close to someone of infamy. Okay, that's what I believe. Messy Sweets, $2. Can you imagine Gypsy? Stop it, look for Aurora. Yeah, I'm with you, Messy Sweets. It's my Mayroda $10 super sticker. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Sweet Light 77, member for one. Thank you for sharing your story, your community. Thank you for accepting my story and still loving me anyways. I appreciate that. Dorothy Burke 1330 became a YouTube member. Thank you, Dorothy. Just Gen X XO 5 pounds. Many hug. Happy hug, Minnie. Becca, you are the goat. Big loves. Thank you so much, Just Jen. That means a lot to me. Thank you. Cindy 7270 $9.99 super sticker. Thank you, Cindy, and happy New Year to you. Caramel hugs again. 5. I think it's pounds. I'm not sure. $5.99. Best live ever, Becca. Thank you for saying that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Carol. I'm just going to call you Carol because I'm not Carol. Carol, why? Okay, just Carol. Carol, you know who you are. Love you, Carol. One day at a time, Choo-choo. Exactly. One day at a time. We all know that, right? Garfield, love lasagna. Love this name. Always have. $1.99. I almost love your lives more than I love lasagna. Okay, that's saying a lot, and I appreciate that. That's some real. You're being real right there. I know you are. Naria 205 became a YouTube member. Thank you so much. Kick Cancer, love that name too. Do you think Gypsy will go back to prison for something else? Yeah, I think eventually Gypsy will be back in prison. I think she will reoffend. I don't necessarily think it's murder, but she's what Mitch calls a career criminal. She's a career criminal. She did shoplifting before she ever did the murder. She likes doing crime. It's her thing. So she will be back in custody at some point, in my humble opinion. Just Jen, it also became a member. Thanks, Jen. It's Myroda, member for one. Has been a member for 1 month. Happy New Year, Becca. Myra. Oh, thank you. I know who you are now. Thank you. Happy New Year to you too. Thank you so much for everything you've done. I know your backstory. Thank you, Myra. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. It means a lot to me. A Forest friend gifted one Becca Scoops membership, gifted somebody to get on board the truth train. What better thing would you want for 2026? Thank you, Forest friend. Shorty Pie, and I think this is the last one. This is it, guys. Shorty Pie 7097, $10. Thank you for the $10. They say, everyone is thanking Becca. What about Mitch? Exactly. Thank you, Mitch and Becca. Happy New Year to the Scoop family and to all my friends in chat. I am so happy this was the last message. Yes, of course. Big thanks to my better half, Mitchell. Thank you so much. He does work a lot behind the scenes. All right, I'm going to tell you a secret. I'm hoping to get Mitch to come on live with me, like really, okay, for 2026. All right, like sitting next to me, okay, because we're kind of opposites. And so I'm kind of like this, and he's kind of like stoic. You know what I mean? I'm going to get him on. I'm going to do it. I'm going to get him. So that will be something for you guys to look forward to coming in January. Let's get Mitch on a live, right? Because he actually is super interesting to listen to. You guys, I got to admit it. It's been 2 hours and 23 minutes. I am tired, but it's a good tired. It's a good tired because I got to ring in the new year with some of the best people in the world. This community is made up of some of the most genuine, most empathetic, sympathetic, and justice warriors that I know, that I've ever seen. And that's why I stuck with this story. Sure, it would have been easy for me because Mitch knows how to make a lot of different kinds of videos for us to go on our way and turn our back on the Gypsy Rose case and let's go do other things. It's actually the smart move if you're just trying to make money on YouTube. You don't want to get stuck in one subject. I was told that over and over again. But then Lori came along halfway through 2025 and said, right when I was like thinking about it, she said, you know what? Do you think we could actually get Dee Dee justice? And I go, what do you mean by actually get her justice? Let's get it to the mainstream media. Let's get it a documentary made. And at that time, I thought, this woman's crazy. She's a little cray-cray. You know what I mean? I'm just a former nurse and a mom, and Nick's just a retired cop, right? And so, no, she actually had connections. Is something that she could actually do. And at that point, I said, screw it. Yeah, maybe I'm going to ruin my channel. Maybe in the long run, meaning this will ruin me, right? Sticking with this story. But it's not really just about making money. I just need to make a little money to pay for my health insurance. So, but what means more to me, because what means more to you guys in the chat, you that are really passionate about this case, is that we really do take this and go the extra mile and actually get the actual whole truth out to the public. Right? And so that's what I'm doing here. And that's what you guys are doing here. And we laugh along the way and we cry along the way. We have good days, we have bad days, but we're in it together. I know that I'm in it with you. And I know even if I have a bad day, you guys are going to pick me up and vice versa. Right? So Happy New Year. It's New Year's Eve. Some people, it's already New Year's. Happy New Year to you guys. You guys know 2026, that's the year. It's coming up. And I truly believe it's going to happen in 2026. We will see all of our work, all of our passion. The justice will come and we will feel like we'll know we have done a good thing. All right, guys. That's going to do it for me. I love all of you guys. You know it. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being patient. Thank you for giving me grace about my story. That was the quick version. There's a long version, obviously, but thank you for making me feel comfortable that if I even said a little bit about it, that it would be okay. I appreciate that. That means everything to me. I was always scared to do it, but it's not scary. It's a good thing, right? And I hope anyone that's suffering as an addict gets help, no matter who they are. No matter who they are, right? All right, guys, I love you. I will see you in 2026. Take care. Becca Scoops out. Have a great New Year's Eve evening. Good night, guys.